Hi everyone, I'm Katrina, and in this video let's go over the importance of setting permalinks correctly, both to help with search engines as well as to help improve click-through rates on your posts and pages within your website. So what is a permalink? A permalink is the web address of your posts or your pages of your site. Taking a look at an example, here we see the URL at the top is my domain name followed by a P and the ID number. So this is referred to as a permalink. It's the URL, the address that people will use on the web to find content on your website. So as we see here, we have the P equals and a number, and this is the permalink structure that is used when you first install WordPress. So this is the default permalink structure, and as we can see, it's not really that helpful for search engines or for readers. We really don't know what the post is about when we just see a number. So an alternative permalink structure that you can use is simply the post name. And looking at this same post here where I've changed the permalink structure, we see here we have a lot more descriptive words in the URL, and we can really tell what the post or page is about based on the words instead of having a number. So I want to go over in this video how you can change your permalinks to be more search engine friendly as well as user friendly on your WordPress website. So to change the permalinks, the first thing we want to do is we want to go over to the left hand side and click on dashboard to go to the WordPress dashboard. Here on the dashboard, the next step is we want to scroll down and we want to go to settings and click on permalinks. So I'm going to click on permalinks, and here we see on the permalink settings screen by default, the default is set up by WordPress as being this URL structure that includes a P for page and then the ID number. So we have quite a few other options we can choose from here: day and name, month and name, numeric, post name, or a custom structure. And the one across the board that SEO experts recommend is the post name structure. So I'm just going to click on that. Now there's some other ones here as we can see. Numeric. Numeric is pretty much as good as the default. It's just a number, so it doesn't really help search engines or users. The day and name and the month and name, those are good URL structures to use if you have a news type of website and you publish a lot of news, a lot of dated material. But for the most part, for the rest of us, a lot of the content we produce is pretty much, it stays relevant for a really long time. And when you use this day and name structure for content that is still relevant over time, it tends not to be read as much or looked at as much, because people will see the date and they'll be like, oh, that was like a few months ago, so it must be old and obsolete, whereas it really isn't. So for that reason, SEO experts across the board are currently recommending that we use this post name structure right here. So to reset the permalink settings from the default to the post name, you just want to click on post name here, scroll down, and then you want to click on save changes to save your changes. Okay, so the permalink structure has been updated, so we're good to go on permalinks. So this is what we need to do when you are just installing WordPress and you're just getting your WordPress website up and running. To make sure that you get your site off on the right foot search engine wise, we want to make sure that we change the default setting from default to post name on the permalinks settings page. So what do we do though when we want to change our links from default to post name and we have an existing website? So imagine that you have an existing website with existing content and you are currently using this default permalink structure and you want to change from this ID number now to a more descriptive post name permalink structure. So to do that, we would still go through this process of setting the post name and then clicking on save. However, the other thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to make sure that you set up some redirection for your original links to make sure that they are redirected to the new links with the new names. So two of the plugins that I use for redirection include this one. It's called Redirection, and then here's another one that's recommended. It's called Advanced Permalinks. So I've used Redirection, this particular plugin. I love this plugin. It works really well. All you need to do is install it in your WordPress website. Here we see, what is this plugin? Redirection is a WordPress plugin to manage 301 redirections and keep track of 404 errors without requiring knowledge of Apache htaccess files. Now, scrolling down here, we see another really great point about this. It says, this plugin is particularly useful if you're migrating pages from an old website or are changing the directory of your WordPress installation. It's also helpful when you are resetting your permalinks, just to make sure that your permalinks are set correctly. So I've read a lot about this. I've been trying to keep up on, does WordPress automatically do that? And I have a vague kind of sense that WordPress will automatically redirect, but I tend to play it safe. I like to be more safe than sorry, so to speak. So if it were me and I was doing this myself for my own website, I would also set up a backup plan of adding this particular plugin to my website. So let's just add this really quick and I can show you how this works. So going to the website here I am on my dashboard. I'm going to go to plugins and click on add new. Then here in the install plugin screen, I'm just going to add in redirection and click on search plugins. Here we see redirection is the first plugin that pops up, so I'm going to click on install now. Are you sure you want to install this? Yes, okay. Once a plugin has been successfully installed, then we want to activate it by clicking on activate plugin. Once the plugin has been activated, then you can scroll down here to where it says redirections and click on settings. And here on the redirections page, we can add our original links as well as with our new links to redirect the old link to the new link. So the first one here, the source URL, as we remember, the first link that I had was a page ID, so I'm just going to paste that here in the source URL. Then I'm going to grab the new URL here with the descriptive title in the URL with the new permalink setting, and I'm going to add my new permalink right here where it says target. So we see the source URL is the previous or old URL, and the new URL is the target URL. Then you're going to click on this button here to add the redirection. Okay, so here we see the URL that has been redirected, and when I click on this link right here, the info will pop open and it will show once again the source URL along with the new target URL. So that is how you can safely redirect links from within your WordPress website when you're changing permalink settings. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, feel free to leave a comment below, like or favorite the video. I will be coming out with more videos related to WordPress and how to grow your business on the web, so please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.